You want to know the secret to become famous nowadays? You gotta do something stupid, like Hawk Tuah or Lieutenant Dan, which if you don't know, Lieutenant Dan's the guy who braved out Hurricane Milton in his little soft top boat, which he did survive.
There he is, there's our guy. Yup, look at him, yay! How we doing? Give the people an update.
It's been confirmed that he did make it through the hurricane in his boat, like he said he would. Waves go up, boat goes up. Something like that. That was his quote.
The water's gonna come in, it's gonna rise. If you're on land, it's gonna flood, you're risking drowning. I'm in a boat. The boat goes up with the water. So even if the boat goes up 100 feet in the air, I'm gonna be up 100 feet in the air with the water. So it's really, the safest place in the world to be is on my boat. And I got room for one more female.
But that's the man, the myth, the legend right there. And he got so popular and famous on TikTok and whatnot from just being stupid and wanting to be in the midst of a hurricane that he ended up getting a kick deal from Aiden Ross, the king of stupidity, and offered a 100,000 boat as well as this kick deal.
Do that. I would never, ever, ever take back what I offered you, bro. We had a good conversation. I even texted your boy Tanner at 4:30 in the morning. After the stream ended, I said, well, let's have a boat. Does he want? Did he pick out his boat?
There's all the proof you need that it currently pays to be stupid in 2024. But what would you know? Within less than a day of Lieutenant Dan streaming on Kick, he dropped the N-word.
But if you want to get back into my good graces, you're gonna have to take time. It's gonna take a lot of work, and it's gonna be hard. Because once I cut you off, you're done. Sorry. All right.
Dude apologized about saying the N-word like he just accidentally farted in front of somebody. Oh, sorry. It's got to be the quickest come up and fall of all time. Similar to what his boat done in the hurricane. It's like getting really excited to watch an episode of a TV show and then just like that, boom, the end credits roll. The end, folks. Who would have thought it was a bad idea to make some random person famous for no reason for doing one stupid thing that got them attention online? And what would you know also, people digged into Lieutenant Dan with his real name and whatnot and found out that the dude has 14 mugshots. That's 13 more than one, which at that point, it's definitely not a mistake anymore. This dude isn't just messing up slightly. There is a pattern here. And from all the articles I've read, his charges vary wildly. He was charged with a misdemeanor for selling. He got a felony and a 1-year prison sentence for punching a police officer in the nose. Then he was involved in an incident where a woman was smoking on a bench and then he started arguing with her, which led to him pouring a 1-gallon container of gasoline onto the bench between them and then lighting it on fire. And I think it's funny this article says that the amputee grabbed his crutches and hobbled over to the woman who was still holding her cigarette and splashed her with fuel, according to the affidavit. The woman was unharmed but said she feared for her life. And those are just to name a few of the things he's done, and apparently he's on record telling another TikToker, quote, "I went to prison, I did jail time, but I have to tell you point blank, I'm innocent of all these charges." I would understand that and I'd believe him if it was like 1 or 2, maybe 3's pushing it, but 14 charges. I don't think there's any innocence there anymore. I think innocence went out the window about 10 charges ago. Anybody that has 14 criminal charges is not a good person. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the final boss of Florida men. It doesn't get much crazier than Lieutenant Dan. The story keeps unfolding and each chapter is more insane than the last one. But other than that, catch you in the next one.